Hey Ross, when I got here to Bayshore Road around noon, most people had already evacuated or they were packing up to leave. This is right on the water here, and this is an area that was absolutely devastated. A lot of homes here by Hurricane Helene, including Robert Hills. I met him here today at what is left of his home anyway. You can see here this big pile of wood. He told me these are pieces of his home now sitting here on the ground. If we walk back here, I want to show you his mailbox. He said someone just found this for him today, put it here on this ramp. And then, Eric, if we can zoom in on the foundation there, you can see how wet that wood is. He told me that his home is absolutely uninhabitable. He cannot live here. And now knowing that Hurricane Milton is on its way, he said it is just too much to handle right now.
Oh, it just breaks my heart. You know, I live where I look. I got memories, you know. The ship's wheel. In fact, I got to grab that. Stuff people have given me over the years. But
Robert Hill came to his home on Bayshore Road Monday afternoon to collect what he didn't already lose in Hurricane Helene, like these framed pictures and photo albums. Are these things that you're going to be getting out today?
Yeah, I probably should. Yeah, that's our wedding, last wedding.
11 days ago, the storm left his home unlivable. Now, the rooms are dark and belongings cover the floor. When you step inside of the home, you can really see the damage that Helene did. The door behind me here still off of its hinges, all the wood paneling on the floor, couches, stools, chairs, all toppled over. It is still damp inside of this living room.
Making breakfast all the time.
Robert told me he will never be able to live in this home again. He and his wife Sherry are staying with a friend. Now that Hurricane Milton is on the way, Robert isn't prepping. He's saying goodbye.
Gonna be leaving so much behind.
And it's painful.
Got overwhelming. So I didn't want to talk to you. I knew I was gonna do this.
But Robert decided to talk to me no matter how hard it may be, to show you what happened to him, to his home, in the hopes that maybe, just maybe,
somebody else will get off better next time.
And signs of Helene are still everywhere in Charlotte Harbor. I want to show you, if we can zoom in behind me, these boats that are on the grass there. Robert told me these washed up in Hurricane Helene. They are still sitting there today. And then if we walk over here, this is a pile of debris, one of many along the street. This is actually a small one, but it's one close by, so I can show you mattresses, tables, chairs, everything from inside of these homes brought out and left on the street here. I did ask Charlotte County when this will be picked up. A spokesman told me they have crews out today. Tomorrow they are going to pick up as much as they can, as quickly as they can. I'm live in Charlotte County. Claire Galt, Wink News.
Oh man, I feel a tear.
Sue Haynes can't help but get emotional when she looks across the street and sees the big, tall, concrete homes towering above Acero Boulevard on Fort Myers Beach.
It's not their fault they're rich.
This is her sandy construction zone yards away. Her home used to stand here until Hurricane Ian ripped it to shreds. For 2 years, she lived in this RV in her driveway until Hurricanes Helene and Milton took that too.
This is just a job site now. It's not a home anymore. It's going to take a little bit of time to build a house.
New rules require new construction to be elevated. Sue can't afford to hire anyone to do it, so she's rebuilding herself, saving money to buy supplies and to replace the equipment she lost in the storms. But Sue said she's the exception. She fears the beach will soon become a haven for rich people and visitors.
It's going to look like coming up Hickory Boulevard on the beach. Everything's going to be a giant mansion.
Frank Fontaine lives a few streets over. Most of his neighbors and friends are already gone. Now, for sale signs sit in yards.
We've kind of lost the identity of our neighborhood. And that's the thing that worries me the most.
Frank knows 2 back-to-back hurricanes in 2 weeks didn't help either.
I'm tired of worrying about my house flooding. I'm considering, if I can convince my wife, that we may want to go somewhere else.
Sue understands why her neighbors want to leave. I asked her why she fights to stay.
I don't know. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Sue knows the beach will never be the same. The homes, the neighbors, all changing. But the memories she's made here with her sister, she'll cherish forever. Claire Galt, Wink News. So many people who live on or near Riverside Drive still have giant piles of debris just sitting in their front yard. All of this belongs to Jack and Marissa Smith, and while it may look like trash, they told me it holds decades worth of memories.
Over 30 years.
Just standing in his home leaves Jack Ross speechless. Looking at the mold-covered walls makes him sick. It's painful seeing his things, his wife Marissa's things, tossed on the curb like trash.
Computer desk out of my son's room. There's another computer desk. Beds, dressers, cabinets. I wish they'd come and get it out of here so I didn't have to look at it.
Because all of this stuff holds memories.
My son growing up.
Your mom, your dad too, was staying with us.
Yep. My parents being here.
First, Hurricane Helene flooded Jack and Marissa's home.
Before we could even start doing anything, Milton come through. 20 inches of water in here.
The first time I come inside the house, the Thursday afternoon, oh my God, I entered the house when I look like that. Oh my God, I cannot stop crying because I just see it. Oh my God, what's happening? Everything is gone.
The floors, appliances, furniture. Jack and Marissa told me the storm surge left them with close to nothing. It even killed Marissa's plants from the Philippines.
Okra, long beans, eggplant.
But Milton did not take Jack and Marissa's resilience. They believe they'll live in their home again.
But it's so hard, but we try. I told to my husband, we're fighting as long as we're still healthy.
Yeah.
I work so we can have some money.
What's keeping you pushing through and, able to still work to repair things and get things done?
Her.
Jack told me among the things he lost, pictures of Marissa and of his children. Now, Charlotte County is working to clear all of this debris. They have a dashboard where you can monitor that progress. I'll have that with this story on winknews.com. Now, the dashboard tells you what's already picked up. The county is still working to add a feature to show you what's getting picked up in the future. I'm in Charlotte County. Claire Galt, Wink News.